Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 26th to, oh crumbs, no, too many cards. 26th to the 2nd of May. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. Please check the description box below the video. All that information's in there for you. Also, please remember these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there, so just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. And also, time's fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future. Okay, so Aquarius, what you're doing, you're hanging in the tree trying to decide what to do. I think it's spending quiet time alone, trying to understand what you want for the future, trying to get the idea, trying to come up with the answers with that Hanged Man energy, and taking your time. So I think that something quite big is on your mind. Whatever this decision is, it's not on a whim. It's not a whim. It changes everything for you. They're giving me for some reason. Wow. Okay. So, Hangman in the tree. Everything will change if you do what you want to do, which is communicate with someone. You want to throw the lines of communication out there. You want to see how the other person feels about you or a situation. You're trying to do it in the right time. I think it's slow. It seems like slow moving energy for some reason. There is some kind of conflict in here though, so I feel it's conflicted whether or not that you want to send this communication out. You keep talking yourself out of it. Five of Wands. It could also mean that you're in a connection already and there is some conflict within that connection. You want to come towards somebody and talk about it. But it says to me that you're trying to make a decision on whether or not to engage with this person or with someone in order to talk about this conflict that you're feeling, whether it's in a connection or not. Wow. But you do want a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning with nothing hidden. So perhaps this confliction, this conflicted, almost feels situation that you're in at the moment, you want to be able to be very open and honest. You want to offer or have a brand new start that's open and honest with someone moving forward. So with this conflict here and you not being able to speak to someone about this, and it almost feels like a confidant, somebody that you hold in high regard, that you can talk about situations that are sweaty hands here. I'm connecting with somebody's energy on a very personal level now. Okay, so the situation here, which is there's a lot of conflict in there. You're also conflicted whether or not to come towards this person and talk about it for some reason. The Ace of Swords, coming clean, telling whoever, and it feels like a confidant kind of energy. It's somebody that you can talk about anything with, or perhaps have done in the past. So perhaps it's kind of like not like a counselor. It's kind of like a soulmate energy. A soulmate energy that you do hold in high regard. You have gone to them in the past to talk about experiences of the heart and conflict within relationships, and you've been able to make sense of this conflict in the past just by talking to this person. But it says to me that that connection's dissipated. This is why you're hanging in the tree and you're trying to understand how you can reconnect, I feel, with this soulmate energy. it's a brand new beginning for you. You want a brand new situation. Perhaps it's with this confidant, this soulmate energy that you do hold in high regard. You do want to tell them exactly what the situation is, this conflict here. It also feels to me that you want to tell them exactly how you feel about them. Oh, okay. Feels very much like the decision whether or not to come towards someone. So perhaps, and I'll give you an example. Okay, so you, to try and put it into context, what they're giving me. So you're in a connection. There's a friend here that is a soulmate connection. There's that sweaty hands again. Soulmate connection that you do want to go towards. You do recognize as a soulmate, but haven't said anything to them. But they've given you good counsel within your relationship that you're in. And now you're with the mindset, you're conflicted on whether or not to come towards this person. There's been no dialogue for quite some time, I feel. But come towards them as very truthful and say, you are actually my soulmate. Wow. Okay. That's bizarre. Okay. So you are conflicted in both instances, but the strength card's here. So you're trying to gather your strength. You're trying to forgive yourself for not speaking to this person, even though they've given you good counsel. Okay. And being truthful. So you're forgiving yourself for not coming towards them and telling them that they are your soulmate. They are the one that you want to be with. They are the one that you want a relationship with. The lovers here. A very intimate relationship, a very real relationship. Not just talking to each other, but this is what you want moving forward with this person that has given you good counsel, I feel, in the past. But you're also forgiving yourself for not speaking up, not being truthful about this person. You do find them incredibly attractive. There's a magnetism here. But also about, it's kind of like forgiving this situation that you're in, this conflicted situation, conflict with others. So it's forgiving yourself for not speaking to this person and forgiving this person here that's in this melee of conflicted kind of like relationship. You're forgiving them as well, because this person here is not getting the best out of you because your mind is somewhere else. It's with this person here, the one that you want to connect with. Wow, okay. So the strength card. So kindness and compassion for this one, because your mind is elsewhere. Okay. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Oh, look at you. Very stuck. So you have been stuck. Stuck. Don't know what to do. So it says to me there's been some time. Time has flowed between you and this kind of like soulmate energy. You want a brand new beginning with them. But the Queen of Pentacles, so throwing out this line of communication, this is what you want to do. But when you do that, it's not just a small message. You're trying to get into this Queen of Pentacles energy, I feel, to send out this Eight of Wands message. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, you know that there's going to be some kind of resistance within this connection here, or you feel there may be some resistance within this connection here. You see this connection as a challenge. It's going to challenge you, or there's going to be a challenge within coming towards this person, declaring what you mean to them, because you're no longer conflicted. You know what you need to do. So coming towards this person and wanting to nurture this connection, nurturing yourself, because you do see this person here as truthful, a brand new beginning. You want to tell them all about where you've been, even while they've been kind of like counseling you. You've been hiding things, so it's almost like you're starting from the ground up. But there is history between you, so how do you get over that? Well, you're telling this person here, I'm here to stay. I want to nurture this connection. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I want a truthful new beginning with you. Beautiful. Okay. What else we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, in relation to this reading. Aquarius in love. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Yeah, and look at that. Libra. Justice card. Actually, committed relationship. You are sweeping that away because there's too much conflict in it. There's too much conflict. You're sweeping it away with the Justice card there. It's almost like a firm rubber stamp on it, but you want to come in to speak to this person here. And I feel that it does feel like a soulmate energy. You've never given up on this situation here. Never given up on love. You've given up on this one, but you haven't given up on this one because this is a brand new start for you. Tower card here. Yeah. I think the epiphany, it's almost like an epiphany moment here. The Towers come in. This one's not going anywhere, but you know that this one is your soulmate, and it's kind of like, how do I get back to them? I feel really stuck without them. How do I get back to them? I'm really conflicted. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Do I speak my truth, or do I just leave it? But you're with the mindset now of speaking. Wow, look at you go. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning here, a new start at life. It is truthful, no holds barred. You are speaking the truth. You're telling this person exactly what they mean to you. You are passionate about them. You've been hiding everything. You want something that's very intimate. You find them irresistible. Irresistible even. Tried to get my words out there and just couldn't. And like Six of Swords, wanting to move this connection onto calmer waters from that communication. Beautiful. And death to old ways over here. Death to this cycle. And you are kind of like reborn over this side, because you do consider them. You hold them in high regard. That Queen of Pentacles energy there. Why would you want to revisit something that you know is just here today, gone tomorrow? You don't. You've been thinking about this situation for such a long time, and this is why you can conflicted over here as well. It's almost like you had a choice between two people. Two of Swords. Which path do I choose? And perhaps you chose unwisely. But this person here has given you good counsel, even if you're in this connection here. And look, you want to put the time and effort into this connection now. This one going forward. Okay. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. What else do we need to know in relation to this reading, please? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. What else do we need to know? So it was a decision for you, and it's also a decision going forward as well. Two of Swords. Do I present myself? Do I close this one off? Do I go back to this one or try and respark it? Because it was just, yeah, lines of communication. You're actually coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. We haven't seen any pages yet. So it's very definitively deciding, declaring what this person means to you. There's no immaturity about it. So when we look at, there is now, but in a good way, that these are signifiers of just small communication, but they can seem to be immature in nature. So perhaps you knew what this person meant to you previously, and the communication between you was immature. You're trying to get this person to notice you, perhaps to make a decision, to open up, to tell you exactly what you meant to them. Wow, okay. Really conflicted. Seems like five of Wands energy. It's just so conflicted thoughts, conflicted thoughts, conflict. It's all very butterfly. Four of Swords, just trying to make a decision, sitting quietly under this tree. just trying to make a decision going forward. Well, when you throw those lines of communication out, they are small in essence, and that's your thought process. Let's connect on a very friendly basis. It's almost like he's giving an apology to whoever he's coming towards, a cup of friendliness. Here's my cup of friendship. And it's popping energy as well, so it's a little bit of sass in there. So it's not just friendly. You want to intimate to this person, okay, that you're interested in building a future with them, but you find them incredibly attractive. So how do you do that? How do you build on or how do you go back towards somebody in a friendly manner and try and intimate that you are interested in them in a sexual way, that you are attracted to them? Well, you flirt. So it's friendly messaging. It's got a little bit of flirtation in there, not too much, because we are only in princess and prince mode. So you're a little bit cautious of how you are going to be received. But you are up for the challenge. You're up to you know, whatever stumbling blocks are in the way, or if this person rebuffs you or says something that's like, what you doing here now, knocking at my door, or you've been distant, blah blah blah. You have the mindset and energy to move through that, to kind of like bring about a balance between both of you and open up fully to this person in order to get this relationship or connection to move to calmer waters. It's almost moving it on to the next level, because if these are lines of friendly communication, it means that you never it's a relationship that just never fulfilled its full potential. So you now have the mindset of coming in and nurturing this and to move it on into a full-blown relationship. But you've never given up on the idea of having a very few couldn't even get my teeth in then, a fruitful future with them. It's almost like you've been daydreaming about this situation, but you want something. Perhaps you want to get married to this person. Wow. 4 of Wands, being very committed or having a very committed relationship going forward. So it's just 2 of you in a boat. You're almost like scooping them up to calmer waters, but you're also taking them away. Perhaps it is you moving, it's moving this connection to a completely different space with a different meaning. It's almost like saying to other people, this is my relationship. It's making it official. 4 of Wands. Yeah. And the reason, you're in manifestation mode. So even before, right, this connection here has given you a little bit, or you can feel conflicted, but I feel it's a connection. A lot of conflict in there. You want to come in. You're conflicted about coming towards this person. You were conflicted about what they meant to you when they gave you good counsel. Okay. You were conflicted. You wanted to open up, but you couldn't. There was a blockage there. So it says to me that this one here has been a poor choice all round, but you went with that. So but it could be a very committed relationship that you ended up in the end, and you're putting it to bed. You want to come back to this one here. You want to nurture it. You're a bit worried. So you're sending signs and synchronicities out into the universe to try and get this person to notice you, to be receptive to you when the lines of communication, these lines of communication that you send out, before you send them out. Yeah, more confirmation. Look at that. Been hiding everything for this person. You're waiting to the right time, and I think it's for this one to dissipate in order for you to come towards this one. But while this is dissipating, or you're going through this process, you're actually looking towards this person here, and you're looking at this person through the eyes of love and what you want to create for the future. So you're in magician mode, but look at this. Please take care with these energies, okay? Because Serenos is just sheer willpower, uses sheer willpower to change his circumstances, regardless of gender. Okay, so it's sheer willpower, but the power within you is that much more amplified at this time, especially with this magician mode here. So your output of energy towards this person here that you want to bring in, be very tempered with it. Okay, manifestation mode, I'm sure you all understand how that works, and if you don't, I'll just give you a quick explanation. Okay, so we have anything, an object, I don't know, a style of life, whatever you want to manifest into your life. Okay, stick it on the refrigerator. It's a great way of consistently manifesting. Okay, when we go to the refrigerator, we go for sustenance, we go for food, milk, whatever's in there. Okay, and we're reminded of this, either person, place, object, whatever, but we're reminded of it. We look at it through the eyes of love. You know, this euphoria starts in our hearts. The universe picks up on that energy, and if it's consistent, because we go to the refrigerator, I don't know how many times you go to the refrigerator, say 3 times a day, so it's consistent. Okay, you're not doing it for inordinate amounts of time. You're not standing there staring at the refrigerator for 10 hours going, I want to manifest this into my life, because it doesn't work like that. Okay, if you do that, then you're pushing all this energy out into the universe, and whoever is on the opposing end of that energy output is going to be hit like a ton of bricks, especially if they're a human being. It's just going to create confusion. And with energy, remember, we output energy all the time. If you think about it, oh, what's she going on about? It's energy, ha ha ha. No, it's true. Because if you have, say, a conversation, I don't know, I'll give you an example, at work, you know, when you interact with people, you're actually sharing your energy. You're sharing your energy, even on the telephone, through thought. You're putting out energy into the universe. And it's like, you think, oh, well, it's not going to go anywhere. Well, actually, it does. If anybody have a look at the butterfly effect. Okay, great film. But it will show you what we are trying to get across. Okay, it's like ripples in a pond. Okay, think about that. It sounds far-reaching consequences. Don't know why I was saying it like that for. Consequences. Okay, so be very mindful about your thoughts, because they are very, very powerful things. They can make you negative, they can make you positive, so be very, very careful about how you treat your body and your mind. You need to love yourself, okay? So, yeah, what I'm trying to say is use manifestation consistently, and the universe picks up on it and will help bring it to you. Okay, but don't put large amounts of energy into onto somebody, because I've had it done to me, and I think I explained it in last week's reading about going to work, and 3 different things happened to me in a row, and then I was just hit with a huge wave of like energy, and I thought, who's on the end of this? I have no idea who's on the end of it, but it was consistent. It hit me. It lasted for about a week, and then I saw somebody that looked like somebody I went to school with. It was just like, what the hell's going on here? Even with that, those signs and synchronicities were just massive to me, because I pick up on things in a completely different way to what you would normally feel. Everything to me is that much more amplified. I get that much more information from people, situations, etc., just through atmosphere and just through picking up on the vibration of rooms from people themselves. So even if you try and hide something from me, I will still be able to pick up on it. And it's almost like, why lie to me? Because I can see through it like a pane of glass. There are some instances where I can't do that, and there's only been 2 people in my lifetime that I've found block me completely. It's like a brick wall. It's almost like I'm seeing a brick wall. There is nothing, no interaction. And sometimes when they let their guard down, it's like a little shining light. I can actually feel their energy, and it's euphoric. And then it just closes up again. For some reason, they can't open up to me fully. They're keeping everything to themselves. And they are, yeah, some people that are very close to me as well. So, yeah, what I'm trying to say is be very careful with your output of energy, okay, because it's going to be that much more amplified. You've got the willpower, but you've also got this manifestation going on. So you are going to make huge leaps forward, okay, but don't come across as aggressive because it will turn the other person off. You want to go towards this person like the Chariot. Look, but there is something to seal off here. You need to do it in the correct manner, and I think you're doing things in the right way. And it perhaps, if we get the High Priest card come out, it means that you are manifesting in a very tempered way, but please be careful with energies. Clearing this one away here, the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, coming towards this person, that saying, I'm here to stay, we can work through anything, I adore you, I want to nurture this connection, I want a future with you, I'm here to stay, you have my heart, I just want the two of us, just the two of us in that boat. I want to move this to a completely different space. Gorgeous. Headache over here. Yeah, you can't interact. Oh, look, told you it's a soulmate energy. You've turned up in your own reading. You do feel divinely guided to come towards this person, to tell them exactly what you want, to create a situation, a very truthful situation that's very passionate. You can be yourself with this person, totally yourself. The Star card here, you do feel divinely guided to move towards them. Not only do you find them attractive, you love them. You do love them. You want something that's very tangible, very real. And you want it to grow. You want it to have fulfillment in there. But this Four of Cups here, you see stuck energy over here, can't be seen to be looking at this person. There's these cups here, can't interact with them. So the void between you, in effect, has been almost like you've had to shut this person out because it brought about conflict in this situation here. But it's almost like, I feel this situation, you feel like you've created it yourself. And that's the Tower moment. You created this situation yourself by just being conflicted, starting something with somebody that just gave you a headache, and being conflicted about not coming towards this person here. But you're coming out, you're recognizing what this person means to you. It's slow moving energy, but this one needs to be sealed. So there is a process that you need to go through in order to come towards this person in the correct manner. You don't want to come towards them as wishy-washy. You want to come towards them as being whole and nurtured and very definitive energies. I mean, you can't get more definitive than this, which is commitment in itself, truth, passion. Beautiful. Okay. And the reason for all this one here has not turned out the way that you'd hoped, and you've had to go inward to try and understand what you want for the future. This hermit's journey here, how can I resolve issues? So you're going through this very solitary journey, trying to resolve issues within your own psychological and emotional processes to get the best out of situations, because you want to be the best for this person. You want to be brand new. You want to come towards them as brand new, as reborn even. So you're trying to sweep away any negativity, all the past. It's how you were before, very conflicted and wishy-washy, not being open and honest. You want to move away from that now. So this hermit's journey is kind of like the epiphany moment for you. I know what I need, what I want in my life, not what I need, because need is needy, and we don't need anybody. We're whole people, okay? You are the universe having a human experience. You have all the tools in the box within you to move forward in any way, shape or form that you want to. It's just your ego. Ego lets us down. It convinces us. It talks us out of things. Okay. So yeah, Two of Pentacles. Do I come towards this person? Do I not? Like a lot of thinking about this person and this person here. What a messy situation. Because even thinking about coming to this one gives you a tremendous amount of instability. It shakes you. It makes you feel a bit nervous, a bit anxious, a bit like there's too much going on. It's a bit overwhelmed. And also this one makes you feel the same. Do I leave this one? Do I go towards this one? It's choices, isn't it? The choice is yours. Yeah, being left out in the cold, can't interact with this person here, and also being left out in the cold in this instance, this connection here, because there's a lot of conflict. Did it again, still a black. A lot of conflict. So you're left out in the cold. It's not a relationship that's growing. It's very cyclic. So you are almost like you're in a relationship, but it's two people, and you're leading two separate lives. So you can't interact with them, and you can't interact with this person either. So it is very desolate from wherever you're coming from. And look, the Three of Wands. You're waiting for this person to message you. You're waiting for the communication. You've been waiting for them to come back around and say, hey, how you doing? But they're not doing that. And perhaps because there's a soulmate energy there, they understand that energy that's shared between you, okay? That energy, the information that they're getting through those exchanges of energy, they understand your situation and don't want to muddy the waters. They're waiting for you to be completely free. Look at that. So you're not only offering this person commitment, say in marriage, it is a truthful situation of where you've been and what they mean to you. Passion, and it's something that's very, very grounded, something that has growth in it, something that is commitment itself. You are saying to this person, I want you and you alone. I don't want anything else. Yeah, Prince of Swords coming. See, there we go. These small bits of communication here. You are expecting a battle. That Prince of Swords, his horse is all suited up, ready to go into battle, but you're only sending a tiny message. This is why it's an apology. Look. Wow, I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. Look. But yeah, so it's an apology here. You're expecting resistance from this person, but then you're saying to them, "Look, I'm a little bit giddy about you. I find you attractive. I don't just want to come in as a friend. I don't just want your counsel. I don't just want to talk to you. I want something that is completely solid. Something that allows us to grow old together." Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Yeah, you're going to get some resistance, like Seven of Wands, from this situation here, leaving it, but you've put the rubber stamp on that now. But I feel even coming towards this one, because there are tiny bits of communication and you're popping. The intent behind it is huge. You are going to get some resistance from outsiders coming back into this one. So these are either mutual friends or people that know of you, or mutual friends even, could be saying to you, don't do it, you were wishy-washy and conflicted in the first place, don't mess this person around, don't do it. So you're going to have to come in as very statement-based and say, no, this is my belief and decision for the future, this is who I want to go towards, I want to see if they're interested in me. Seven of Wands. Three of Pentacles. I'm trying really hard to work on your career and finances, your career even, I would say. Working very hard to carve your way in the world in order to bring about this prosperity here, which is just gorgeous. This very prosperous situation. You are offering this person a commitment, but you're also offering them something that has a tremendous amount of growth and that has a tremendous amount of financial freedom. It's almost like you want to take care of this, but regardless of gender, Doesn't matter if it's a guy. I know we talk about roles and things like that, you know, men look after women. Wow, okay, that's so 19, whatever it is. No, we live in 2021 now, you know, it could be the roles are completely reversed, and it's, you know, it's about taking care of each other, not just one person, but I think that you are getting all your ducks in a row to take care of the other person. To literally take care of them, which means that they don't have to do a 9 to 5 job. There's enough money in the bank to just love each other and explore this connection. Wow, it's talked about spending a huge amount of time with each other as well. It is gorgeous. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, in relation to this reading. Aquarius, in relation to this reading. Gorgeous reading. No. Too many cards. What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius. Anything else? Highest messages only. Anything else that needs to be seen for Aquarius? Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. Declaring I love you. King of Cups, being very open and honest. We've got the King and Queen of Cups, says to me, divine union again. The truth of the situation is I love you. I love you. It is beautiful. And look at this. So coming towards this person, very flirty, very enthusiastic. Look, you're expecting this resistance, but you're coming in with this apology, but you're very popping with energy. It's very enthusiastic, very swift communication. It's like time is of the essence now. I need to get this done. I need to tell this person exactly how I feel. I want to open my heart. I want to be the bare bones me. Beautiful. 10 of Swords. You stabbed yourself in the back with this situation here, and you almost felt defeated by love, but you've never given up on this situation. This one's defeated you and given you discontentment, boredom. It's kind of that you're leading separate lives. It's almost like two people in the same building or the same house that just lead completely separate lives. There's no emotional interaction in there. It kind of like feels like a very cold marriage. What seemed to be gorgeous in the first instance just turned out to be dreadful. And that's why you're of the mindset of cutting that off now. Death to old ways and cutting it away. Beautiful. I'm just going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Okay, so how does the other person feel? This soulmate, how do they feel about... Oh, okay. There we go. Even asked the question. Oh, okay. So they want to put the time and effort into this connection, but they're not too sure whether or not it's going to be here today or gone tomorrow. I think they do recognise you as a soulmate energy, but it also brings about a great amount of instability within their sphere, their life, whatever's going on with them. When they think about you, it brings about a bit of a tower moment, I was going to say. The reason for that is they feel a little bit unstable. Nothing's clear. Nothing's clear. They do see you as a soulmate energy though. So they are going to be able to pick up on your energetic information, whatever you've been putting out there. So they are going to be able to read you like a book. And it is somebody. Yeah, memories from your history or childhood. So this person, you've had a connection with them, and perhaps it's something, or you've shared formative years with each other, but it is something from the past. But they are looking towards kind of like fulfillment, emotional fulfillment they felt in the past, perhaps associated with you. Definitely love situations that they've had in the past, and they're looking at them through the eyes of love and wanting to bring that amount of emotional fulfillment back into 2021, because it feels like wherever they are, it's been quite desolate if you're both soulmates. So it's been quite desolate without you even. So when you do come in, like I said, tower moment, bit quicksandy over here, they're going to have to balance themselves out. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, compromise, and wait for perfect timing. So it's slow moving, but they do want to declare to you that they love you. They want to be open with you. So it says to me that they've never told you how they feel about you. which is they're in love with you. And the Magician here, so they have been, you've both been doing the same thing, you're mirroring each other, you've both been manifesting each other in. Beautiful. So you can both speak in the language of energy rather than verbally. So even though there's been a distance between you, as in not speaking communication wise, you can both pick up on each other's energy regardless of distance. I would say 5 of water, things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. So this person has had a bruised heart space in the past, perhaps with you, because you chose unwisely, and perhaps they thought that you were going to choose them. 10 of air. So when you come in, and I think you're coming in as a very definitive, all these signs and synchronicities are coming their way. So when you come in as very definitive now, and you start that communication, even though it's tiny in essence, everything starts to slot into place for this person. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Aquarius is back in. And expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. But I think the addiction for them is kind of like, do they think about me in the same way? What's been going on with them? Why have they been so silent? Even though they can feel your energy shifting on whatever you're going through. It's kind of like, you're not speaking to me, so is this real? Or am I just reading this energy incorrectly? But I think when you come back in, it's a confirmation for them that they are right in the way that they're reading these energetic shifts and the energy that you're putting towards them, because they want to know where you are. They want to make sure that you're okay. You're a soulmate to them. So they are worried about you. No wonder they're trying to manifest you in. They're trying to open a dialogue with you. They're trying to get you to open up and speak. 10 of water. Oh, crumbs. Contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional, material needs are met, and trustworthy relationships. They do trust you, or they want a trustworthy relationship with you ultimately. That's what they want for the future. They want something that's very open and honest and has emotional growth in there. They want to offer you their heart. Falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, and perhaps it is a new home. It's a new home. They want to offer you, or they want both of you to offer each other their love. Just being really open and honest. Yeah, seeds well planted. Look at that. Seeds well planted. So you've intimated between each other that you like each other. It just never reached its full potential. And the Knight of Fire here. We've got unnecessary worry, because you both know that you're soulmates. Knight of Fire. Sudden event needs immediate attention when you come back in. It's like, oh God, they're off. Tower moment. Is it going to be a tower moment? But I think your use of language, be very well, your use of language, you want to come in as a little bit flirty as well, just to show your interest. It's not just friends. You're coming in as fast, as enthusiastic, a little bit poppy, but you're also intimating to the other person that you're interested with your use of language. So being a little bit flirty. It's a little bit of a winky face. It's a little bit of enthusiasm in there. So this person can read that message and go, oh, okay, is this really the case? Am I reading it wrong? And if it's consistent, as in communication, and it's fiery, and it's a little bit, then they will get the message that you are interested. It's verbalized, isn't it? Even though it isn't spoken. Or perhaps you actually do phone this person and you speak in a tone that's really poppy, enthusiastic, and you intimate that you're interested. However you want to communicate. I mean, most people, if they're a bit worried about communication, they will try a text message, won't they? Or WhatsApp message, or whatever. However you connect. Facebook message, you know. So they're testing the water and then declaring. So yeah, Knight of Fire, you coming back in, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things very carefully. So I'm going to have to think, is Aquarius going to be consistent this time? Is it for real? Are they having me on? And that's exactly what they're giving to me. Three of Water, they want to be able to celebrate and say, yeah, okay then, if this is what you want, woohoo, we're back together, almost, because he's speaking. But they've often thought about messaging you, and I see that Six of Air, about taking a trip towards you, but actually they're thinking about messaging you, but it's just a thought. So they want a passionate new start with you. Look at that, they're offering you a passionate new beginning. Yeah, look at the Seven of Air. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. So it was down to divine timing for both of you in the first instance. Okay, so what else do we need to know? How does this person feel about Aquarius? Yeah, they want to build something with you. The Three of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for high quality work, and being a team player, and it's something that they need to release there, and the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, and time to move on. It's either a situation, a committed situation that they need to release, or it's just negativity associated with, you know, the dissipation of this connection. Because you're soulmates, so why would your soulmate suddenly bob out and then bob back in again? Then there's a reason for that. And they want to, or they want to, you to offer each other emotional growth, emotional fulfillment, the ultimate relationship that is very committed, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. So they want a solid relationship with you. But I think that you want one with them as well, because you're both mirroring each other. Especially you with the Four of Wands. 11-11 card says to me marriage. You do envisage spending the rest of your life with this person. Anything else? Anything else? Anything? Oh, crumbs. Yeah, great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself and others, because they knew it was down to divine timing. You've bobbed out. 8 of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once, and they're very motivated, look, to get this moving in the correct direction. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative, but they want to tell you exactly what they want for the future, which is something that's very grounded, that has emotional fulfillment, that is not here today or gone tomorrow, that is has strong foundations. And a Strength card here, great inner strength, and just like you, just mirroring each other. Forgiving yourself, so they're forgiving themselves for not watering these seeds, they're forgiving you, and perhaps they're forgiving everybody involved. They're looking at the situation through the eyes of kindness and compassion. And the King of Air here, so very truthfully speaking their mind, but with passion, their idea for the future and what they want out of life. And if you can't give them that, they will have to decline your offer. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. But I think that you are offering them something that is going to be beautiful. We've got the King of Fire here and the Queen of Fire. So they want to move towards you. It's divine union again. So this one here, I think that they have something to share, or their end, in order to make this a situation, a committed situation between both of you. So just bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so do we have anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Long reading again. Just bear with me. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius, please? In relation to this reading, Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Wait. Is that waiting period to seal something off? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Aquarius in love. Anything else? Anything else? Yep. No need to worry. The seeds well planted. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? In relation to this reading. 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 Helpful people, I think there's friends to reconnect. We've got, if you believe in the connection. We've also got within the next few months. And trust in the process. I'm going to take 6. So, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Nearly wanted to come out, but just didn't quite make it for some reason. What else do we need to know for Aquarius in love? Excuse me. So we've got weight, finances and career. You're trying to get yourself straight. Are a factor in your love life right now. No need to worry. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So that's manifestation mode. You're actually enjoying it. Helpful people, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I think the friends are going to play a part in, when you come in as that statement based, people are saying, no, it's not a good idea. You actually saying, now I recognise who they are to me now. They help you to bridge that gap. If you believe, playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. Whoops. Excuse me. Within the next few months, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. We've also got trust. Free yourself. It's time to take back control in your life. Trust. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Trust. We've got codependency. So is anything, I think it's cyclic behaviours, excuse me, ways of thinking. Could be indecisiveness or addictions or affecting your romantic life. You need to check those to the wayside. Children, or either side of you has children. Your love life is being affected by children. So it's the needs of the children above your own. You want to make sure that this is a connection that lasts a lifetime. So trust is not unrequited. What you thought was unrequited actually isn't. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, the spiritual path. It could be they're spiritual, you're not. There's some difference between you. It could be geographical location. It could be in your belief system. So you're spiritual, they're not. They're spiritual, you're not. You're in different countries. There is some significant difference. Perhaps you have children, they don't. They have children, you don't. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Of course there is. It's your soulmate. So okay, anything else? Anything else? Anything else that you need to know? Yeah, what's that? Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Beautiful. I'm just going to sign it off with some Moonology cards for you. So what does Aquarius need to know, please? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. What do you need to release? A situation, I think an indecisiveness for you guys. Be bold and make the first move. A fiery climax approaches. Excuse me, you're very close to achieving your goal. A win-win outcome is forecast. A time for healing. Your hard work is paying off. And luck is on your side because you're in manifestation mode. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? Your dreams need a practical plan. Bring love into this situation. Look at the bigger picture and hold your vision. A beautiful reading. If it did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. And I love you. Love you loads. Take care.